おとなしい感じの女性を狙ったんでしょうね。頭にきますよ。犯行が起きたこの電車は次の新宿駅までノンストップで6分。被害者はその間怖くて助けを求められなかったそうです。
この映像俺のスマホにも送っといてくれる？
ねえ。では次は新宿駅に行きましょう。この後向こうで痴漢が捕まる姿は痛快ですよ。まあその人がうちで弁護した被告人なんですけど。もうすぐ新宿駅です、八神さん。
今はこの電車空いてるけど、事件が起きた時はもっと混んでたよな。
ええ。普段あの時間帯の乗車率は 180% ですって。
で、俺が今いる位置がだいたい江原の立ってた場所か。
Okay. Is there anything I can conclude from looking around? Time for search mode, right? This guy's looking. I mean, the car's pretty empty right now, but when A had committed this crime, it was 180% full. 100% full meaning that all seats and straps are being used by a passenger. Okay. Oh, just look at the passengers. The window? This train's heading to Shinjuku Station from excuse me. Try that again. This train's heading to Shinjuku Station from Ikebukuro. It's about 6 minutes from departure to arrival. Okay. Inside the window. Wait, the camera? A security camera that records the train's interior. These were installed to deter train gropers, or at the very least, identify them. Okay, that's it. I was just looking for the camera. Okay.
江原と被害者が電車を降りたのもホームのこの位置です。被害者の間宮さんはこの駅に着く直前、スカートに入っていた痴漢の手首を握り返しました。そしてその手の主をはっきりと見たんです。
じゃあ間違いなく痴漢の相手を特定できたわけだ。
ええ。それに江原の手からも間宮さんの下着の成分が微物検査で採取されてます。で、被害者から逆に腕を掴まれた江原はすぐにその手を振りほどいて慌てて逃げ出しました。電車を降りた江原はホームをひた走ります。それを被害者の間宮さんが追いかけたんです。周りの人に応援を頼みながら。
ああ、そこから先の映像はお茶の間に何度も流れてた。
そうですね。ここまで証拠映像が揃ってると弁護の余地なんてないですよ。
防犯映像はテレビで流されてた以外にもあるのかな？
ありますね。ほら、今僕らにレンズを向けてるのだって1台だけじゃないです。ワンサがあります。
確かに。
で、最終的に江原が取り押さえられたのは向こうにある階段の手前です。そうだ、ホームの見取り図がありますよ。
事件の時、江原たちが電車を降りたのがここで、取り押さえられたのがここね。この距離は
だいたい100メートルです。江原も被害者も人をかき分けながら走っていました。現場は大混乱。江原が取り押さえられた後も安全確認のために20分ぐらい電車を動かせなかったんです。
なあ、この見取り図に防犯カメラの位置と向きを追加できる？
ねえ、できますよ。じゃあ江原が捕まった地点に向かいがてらカメラの位置もチェックしていきましょうか。江原が取り押さえられたのはずっと向こうです。八神さんは防犯カメラの位置を見つけたら教えてください。僕の方で不関図に書き入れていきますよ。
Find all the security cameras. Here's one. See one. And here's another one over here. Great.
これは
Keep going further than this. Looks like there are more cameras over there, but they're kind of far. Gonna forget about, excuse me, gonna forget about marking them for now and check the cameras around here first. Okay, so I'm only allowed to be in this area right here. There's this little area right here. Right, just bumping into people. Found a camera. Oh, okay, it's a camera. These aren't cameras. Oh, I guess they're lights or something. It's a camera. Check this one off. Oh, and that's all of them.
今近くにあるカメラは全部チェックできましたね。じゃあ少し先に進みましょう。
Further up is this area right here. Okay, so now I can look at this camera. So let's check this one out. Right? Never mind. Already checked off. Is this a camera as well? See one. Here's one as well. Let's see. Where can I go into this? Here's another one right here. Found the camera. Much further. Let's see. I'm not even sure. Okay, that's already checked off. Can I go any further than this? Let me see. Okay, yeah, I can go. Go through here. No camera here. Nope, but there's one right here. That's another one. Okay. Right here. There's that one. Okay, that's the last one.
この辺のカメラはチェックできました。もう少し先に進みましょう。
Okay, I still gotta keep looking for cameras. Right here. Check. See another one right here. That's another one checked off. Let's see. Check that one. This one right here. Here's another one. Nope, that's the last one.
カメラはこれで全部チェックできたと思います。駅ホームの俯瞰図が完成しました。
Okay, this is the overhead view of the station at the time of the crime. Eihara got off the train around 9:12 a.m. on October 7th. From the deboarding area, he ran in the direction of the arrow. Then he was tackled by concerned citizens.
ここに今、防犯カメラの位置とレンズの向きを加えてみます。
Okay, so each of the orange areas represents a security camera's field of view. Is there anything I can take note of while I'm looking at this overview?
怪しいな。
Examine. Okay, this arrow shows the travel trajectory of Eihara and the victim. It goes all the way from excuse me. It goes all the way from the deboarding area to where Eihara was captured. Okay. That's one part.
怪しいな。
Other part right here. Does the dotted part of the arrow indicate a blind spot between the cameras? If so, there won't be any footage of Eihara running through here. Okay, gotta focus on blind spots. The disembark point. Eihara and the victim deboarded here. The train pulled in at 9:12 a.m. The victim was gripping at Eihara's hand, but he broke free of her. Then he tried to run away. That's another thing checked off.
しいな。
And the apprehended spot. And that's it, though. The spot where some bystanders took Eihara down. That event that was documented with someone's smartphone. This is what they call eyewitness footage. I bet the TV stations shell out for this sort of thing. Okay, that's it then. Nothing else to check.
江原が痴漢をしてた時の状況は大まかに言ってこんなところです。どうですか、八神さん。何か気がついたことは？
江原も被害者の間宮さんも普段からこの時間の電車を使ってたのかな。
ええ。被害者は通勤に利用してるので、平日はほぼ毎日。江原も通勤利用なんですが、犯行当日は休みで、別居中の奥さんのところへ行く途中だったそうです。
じゃあホームで1時間うろついてたことについては何て？
その奥さんに会うのが億劫で、なかなか電車に乗れなかったと。あの人は何を聞いても、そんな言い訳じみた答えばかりなんです。痴漢もやってないって言うんですが、見つかる証拠は全部有罪を示してました。結局裁判で無実を主張できる根拠は一つもなかったんです。
痴漢は実際にやってた。でも江原はその日、息子の敵である三越場が偉人帳で殺されると知ってたんだ。お尻に目がくらんで魔が差すような状況じゃない。
ええ、そこを考えると江原にとってこの痴漢騒ぎは計画的なものだったはずです。もしかしたら現行犯で取り押さえられるところまで全部。
ああ、結果としてその痴漢行為自体が三越場殺しのアリバイになった。だからどれだけ大っぴらに殺しとの関与をほのめかしても最後には無関係だと言い張れる。
なんかだんだん得体が知れなくなってきました。
江原はまず間違いなく三越場殺しの一味と関係してるよ。けどそこを口割らせんのは難しそうだな。あいつは多分この件に捨て身でかかってる。
息子さんの復讐を果たすためにですか？
ああ。
共犯者たちは誰なんでしょう？江原はベテラン警官ですし、殺し屋なんかとつながりがあったりするんですかね。そういう連中を雇って息子の敵を撃ったとか。
もし仮にそんなコネがあっても大金がかかるだろうな。江原にその当てはありそう？
いいえ、学校を訴えた裁判費用でカツカツだったようです。
そっか。
Okay. I've gone to the scenes of both Mikushiba's murder and Eihara's... Excuse me. Try that again. I've gone to the scenes of both Mikushiba's murder and Eihara's crime. So I think I've hit up all the places I need to see. Phone call?
もしもし、白崎です。
ああ、沙織さん。
江原との接見を予定したいんですが、明日構いませんか？場所は東京拘置所、現場事務所からタクシーで向かいます。
分かった。明日だね。なら俺は一旦偉人帳に戻るよ。
何か向こうにやり残しが？
今回の件で江原が何したにせよ、動機はやっぱり4年前の息子の自殺だ。その時本当に三越場のいじめがあったのかはっきりさせたい。で、それを聞くべき相手は偉人帳に心当たりがあるんだ。
わかりました。ではそちらは八神さんにお任せします。
それじゃあ明日。
Mikushiba, Eihara. Yeah, I think I saw everything there was to see at each of their crime scenes. Now all that's left is to get Sawa's Sensei to talk, and the key will be learning what happened to Eihara's son 4 years ago. Okay, so I gotta talk to Sawa again. Okay, jeez. I gotta stop focusing on making thumbnails and just focus on this right here. Right inside.
Sawa 先生。
もう 構わないで。私は何のお役にも立てません。
三越柴博の殺害には十中八九江原さんが関係してます。
私には関係ありません。
江原さんは三越柴が敏郎君を自殺にまで追い込んだと思っているようです。でも第三者委員会も裁判所もそんな事実はなかったと。どっちが本当なんですか？先生ならきっとご存知ですよね。教えてもらえませんか？4年前三越柴と敏郎君に何があったのか。
知りませんって。私は何も。
俺は明日拘置所にいる江原さんと話をしに行きます。
え？
昨日は三越柴が殺された現場を見てきました。彼は殺されるまでにひどい暴力を受けてました。なぶり殺しです。両手の指を折られて、その後喉を切られて殺されました。
そんな。
I know I'm putting her through a lot right now, but she's connected to this too. She's got information I need to know before I go see Eihara.
江原さんは三越柴が殺されると知りながら、同じ日に痴漢事件を引き起こしてた。まるで自分だけは三越柴殺害に無関係だとアピールするように。でも本当にアピールしたかったのは多分そこじゃない。江原さんは自分が息子のための復讐を成し遂げたんだと、みんなにそう言いたくて仕方ないんです。
その死体の主は三越柴博と言います。彼は4年前、私の息子を自殺に追いやった。
そんな江原さんと明日渡り合うには俺にも材料が必要です。4年前本当に彼の息子は三越柴のいじめを受けてたのか。今俺が先生の口から聞きたいのはそれだけです。
その答えなら変わりません。三越柴君がいじめをしてたなんて事実は。
待ってください先生。失礼します。
あ、ちょっと。
この写真の彼が江原敏郎君ですよね。彼がここで聞いてると思って答えてください。それでも三越柴のいじめがなかったと言うんなら、俺も先生の言葉を信じます。そしてもう二度とこちらにお邪魔しません。どうですか？
4年前、私は英語教師になってこの学校に転任してきたばかりでした。早く馴染もうと努力していて、やっと周りの顔と名前を覚えてきた頃です。放課後、この屋上で一息入れてたところに敏郎君が逃げ込んできたんです。どうしたのって聞いたら、人差し指を立てて、よく見たら鼻血を出してました。そしてその後、三越柴君が敏郎君を探しに現れたんです。私は見てないよと答えました。だって敏郎君の表情が状況を全部物語ってたから。
三越柴のいじめを受けてたんですね。
ええ。その後、敏郎君から聞きました。三越柴君たちと一緒に学校を出ると遊びのお金を払わされるんだって。彼らも初めは冗談半分だったらしいんです。敏郎君がクラスの平均点を下げたから、お詫びにクラス全員にジュースをおごれと。でもそれに三越柴君は味を占めたようでした。彼は成績が良くて、補習してやると言っては取り巻きと一緒に敏郎君を連れ出し、授業料を取ったんだそうです。お母さんが働きに出てる日は敏郎君の家にも押しかけていき、夕食にと置いてあったお金も授業料として何度も取った。そして 敏郎君はお金を払えない時、学校で殴られたりトイレで土下座をさせられたんです。
誰もその様子を見てなかったんですか？
少なくとも私たち教師は。生徒らの中には見てた子もいました。それで私は彼らの担任の先生に報告をしたんです。敏郎君から聞いたことを全部。その先生はベテランで、私よりもずっと経験豊富な学年主任でした。そしてこう言ったんです。3年生はもうすぐ卒業だ。もう学校が騒ぎ立てる時期じゃないと。
ありそうな判断ですね。
実際成績優秀な三越場君をいじめ加害者と名指しするには証拠がありませんでした。敏郎君の話を裏付ける客観的な証拠が。でもやっぱり何か介入して手を打つべきだったんです。私にはそれが分かってなかった。
先生、
結局私がやっていたのは、なるべく校内で敏郎君が一人きりにならないように目を配ることだけ。それは彼にとって何の役にも立ってなかったんです。だから3学期が始まる最初の朝、敏郎君は自分の部屋で首を吊りました。ドアノブにタオルを引っ掛けて。
それであなたは三越場を問い詰めた。敏郎君をいじめてたんじゃないかと。
ええ、そうです。
4 years ago, Sawa Sensei stood up to Mikoshiba for his terrible behavior. Then, why has she kept that to herself for so long?
三越場君はいじめなんて知らないと言いました。さすがの彼も動揺していたようです。ただ私はいじめの調査に第三者委員会が入ると聞き、すぐに実態が明るみに出ると思いました。生徒たちから無記名のアンケートが取られたんです。そこに見たままを書き込んだという生徒も少なくありませんでした。
けどその後の裁判でいじめの事実は確認できなかったってことになったんですよね。そういうアンケートがされたんなら事実確認できたはずじゃ。
いじめを調べた第三者委員会は直接当事者たちに聞き取りをしたわけじゃなかったんです。おまけにアンケートを取りまとめたのは例の担任でした。ところが彼はいじめを見たという回答を全部握りつぶしてたんです。自分がいじめの報告を受けたのに黙殺してたと知れれば責任を問われるから。
それじゃあ何のための第三者委員会なのかわからない。
ネットには校内のいじめを指摘する声もありましたが、ほんのわずかでした。敏郎君の父親は都内に別居、母親も日中はお勤めされてて、学校の内情に詳しくありません。そこにつけ込んであの担任はいじめはなかったと押し通したんです。校長にも理事長にも言わずに独断で。そして第三者委員会は三越場君たちが卒業する直前、いじめの事実は確認できなかったと調査結果をまとめました。
なんだよそれ。
日本では今小学生から高校生まで子供が年間300人自殺しているそうです。そのうちいじめが原因とされるものは 3% 以下。敏郎君のケースはそこに含まれないと判断された。第三者委員会の報告に江原さんは納得できませんでした。それで星稜高校に訴えを起こしたんです。敏郎君の自殺に対して損害賠償を求めると。裁判は長引いて私にも証言台に立つ機会が回ってきました。もちろん私は敏郎君に聞いたまま全てを言うつもりでした。 でもその時あの担任が学校側の弁護士を連れて私に何を証言するつもりか問いただしてきたんです。
自分に都合の悪いことを言われちゃ困ると。
ええ、アンケート隠しがあったことは私もその時初めて聞かされました。あちらも私を味方に引き入れるために全部さらけ出すしかなかったんです。そこまで追い詰められてたんでしょうね。私は敏郎君にいじめの相談を受けたただ一人の大人でした。彼はご両親にも最後まで言えなかったんだと思います。でもだからこそ敏郎君がいじめを受けていたという客観的な証拠は何も残ってなかったんです。彼の相談を録音してたわけでもありません。私自身が実際のいじめを目撃したこともなかった。するとそれを知った学校側の弁護士は私にこう言いました。法律は疑わしきは罰せずだと。確実にいじめを立証できないのであれば三越場君の名前を出すべきではないと。
そして逆にいじめはなかったと証言するよう言われた。
ええ、
先生にとって難しい判断だったと思います。
私は証言台で事実を言うべきでした。でも別の日にはやっぱり他にどうしようもなかったと思い直してしまう。今日までずっとその繰り返しです。ただ自分が 100% 正しかったと思えた日はありません。
その後アンケートを握りつぶした担任は
もうよその学校に行きました。今もどこかの教壇に立っているはずです。
そうでしたか。
私にその先生を責める資格なんてありませんけど。
Wait, where in this story did Eihara find out that Mikoshiba was a bully? It wasn't clear at the trial whether he could really bring himself to kill a person.
先生は三越場のいじめがあったことやアンケートが握りつぶされたこと他にも誰かに言いました？
いえ、言ってません。八神さん、私ね、自分が学生だった時にも目の前でいじめがあったんです。男の子が同級生たちに追い詰められて校舎の屋上から飛び降りました。
屋上から？
なんとか命は助かったんだけど13年経った今も昏睡状態です。ずっと眠ったままその子は、みつるくんはこの先目を覚ますかどうかも分かりません。お母さんが一人お役所に勤めながら一生懸命育ててたのに。
お気の毒です。
その時の担任はみつるくんがいじめられてるところを見てもやりすぎんなよと見過ごしていたんです。後で世間のバッシングを受けて教職を追われました。なのに敏郎くんの件では誰もが責任を免れた。私も含めてです。
誰かが責任を取らなきゃいけないとしたらその一番手は三越場です。江原さんもそう考えたんだと思います。
子供の頃私は無邪気に先生になるのを目指してました。みつるくんのことがあってからは使命感すら覚えました。なのに私には何もできなかった。
I'm starting to understand everything that happened 4 years ago. I think I'm ready to interview Eihara. I should go back to Yokohama 99 and get some rest. What's this? Oh. Hello there. Oh, hi. Oh. Oh. Right in the middle. Sorry, Ibisu Sensei. We thought you were a soccer goal for a sec. Another bunch of jerk kids. Hey, are you alright? What? Oh, he's on fire. Oh god, he's got the Heihachi haircut. What's the matter? Did you get hit so hard you have memory loss? Should we hit you again? Maybe it'll bring your memories back. Oh wow, he's kind of gone Super Saiyan right there. I mean, not Super Saiyan. What's this bloodthirsty aura? Something's very wrong here. Oh wow, is he about to hit these kids? Does he even hear us? Ibisu Sensei.
Oi!
Hey, stop. Oh, no, he calmed down. The aura disappeared. Ikiyama-kun, Ono-kun, and Kiba... Excuse me, let me read that correctly. Ikiyama-kun, Ono-kun, and Kibayashi-kun, right? Sports aren't allowed in the... sports aren't allowed in the halls, okay? Oh. My bad. And they walk away after assaulting a teacher. Man, it's amazing how much energy these kids have. Wow, this guy could explode any minute, but he has enough impulse to hold back. I felt so much anger emanating from him earlier, but maybe it was just my imagination. Nope. Amasawa. Yagami-san. Hey, what's up, Amasawa? You saw what just happened, right? Yeah, you mean after that teacher got hit by the ball? He was giving off some pretty weird vibes. Yeah, there's something I'd like to talk to you about concerning him. You want to talk? Sure, I'll swing by the room later. Thank you so much. Okay, I guess this is something that only the Mystery Research Club can solve. Okay, let's see. Okay, here we go. Oh, Yagami-san, thank you for coming. Yep, outside counselor for the MRC at your service. And congrats on that, Yagami-san. Definitely better than being on Sis's bad side. She must have really laid into you, huh? She was all worked up the day before, ranting about busting that pervert. Yeah, I almost ended up on the front page of the papers as some kind of high school creeper thanks to her. I gotta apologize for that. So, Amasawa, you wanted to talk to me about something? Yes, there's a rather nasty rumor going around, and we were hoping you could help us with the investigation. As a matter of fact, there's a possibility that the sugar baby incident is actually related to this rumor. I suppose I ought to do my duty as I suppose I ought to do my duty as advisor. Okay, talk to Amasawa. No, it's better here. Amasawa talk about this urban legend. Somewhat recently, a large number of Ejincho teens have begun engaging in illicit behavior. All these delinquency issues are flying under the radar, without any authority figures catching wise so far, which is surprising considering they really run the gamut. Shoplifting, smoking, sugar babies, street racing, gambling, phone scams. Even more surprisingly, many of these cases are otherwise reputable students who decide to break bad out of the blue, almost simultaneously. That is rather strange. The most intriguing part of the rumor, though, is that a single individual has enabled this criminal activity. You mean there's a mastermind behind it all? Or something? At least, in effect, if the rumor is accurate, someone is leading these students down a dark path. Word is getting to the point that this sole person appears to be the entire source of all this delinquency. Sounds almost like some kind of urban legend. Apparently, the Serio High students refer to him as the Professor. I like to believe it's a reference point to Sherlock Holmes' greatest nemesis, Professor James Moriarty. He's a mastermind of... he's masterminded all sorts of criminal acts throughout London. In his debut story, he's referred to as the Napoleon of crime. But Perhaps it would be more accurate to refer to our own professor as the Napoleon of delinquency.
要するに
This is fascinating stuff, but you said it's just, excuse me, but you said it's all just rumors so far, right?
いえ
Well, well, the recurring themes in these rumors are specific enough to make me think there's something to them.
実は
Apparently, there's a secret website run by the professor that only serious students can access. I've identified some students who admit they know of the site, but they're not exactly opening up to me any further. Let me try again. But they're not exactly opening up to me any further. Oh, a secret website, huh? What's it supposed to be? Some kind of message board? I've always heard those. I've always heard those wind up turning into pits of anonymous hate. Nothing but places for bullies to get their kicks.
はい
Likewise, however, there's apparently a unique feature on the professor's website that's gotten the students' attention. What kind of try that again. What kind of unique feature? Well, when students write posts stating their desire for something, it sounds like something the professor appears and grants their wishes.
バカな
Grants wishes? That's absurd.
いえ
May I remind you, this is only a rumor? But I imagine if some, but I imagine if some of the wishes are for answers on tests, or a way to make easy money, or to get revenge on certain individuals. Okay, this is starting to sound let me try it again. Okay, this is starting to sound a little more like a case than an urban legend, but it's still hard to but it's still awful hard to swallow.
ええ
Yes, but it sounds dangerous enough to merit investigation, considering the hooligans that the professor seems to surround himself with. This is someone no high schooler should turn to for assistance. Okay, next, thugs.
なるほど
Oh, he's got hooligans. That complicates things.
ね
What's a hooligan? The kind of punk who pulls scams and runs shady businesses. Sort of like the Yakuza, but without any of the rules or discipline. They can be a lot worse to deal with. Let me try it again. They can be a lot worse to deal with. Anti-gang laws don't apply to them, so they're hard to sweep up. More and more of them are popping up ever since the Tojo and the Omi disbanded.
そっか
Wow, I had no idea.
実は
On a related note, I've heard that the dance club Sugar Baby nearly got caught up in a dangerous situation. But some large vulgar men suddenly appeared and offered her protection. Apparently they were sent to the let me try that again. Apparently they were sent to serve as her enforcers. Try it one more time. Apparently they were sent to serve as her enforcers. I'm surprised you know what they're called. I read a lot of books. At any rate, considering the range of criminal activity we've already discussed, I imagine this hypothetical operation in a Jinsho would be quite a lucrative one.
察する
In fact, it could be very well lucrative enough for someone to decide it's worth capitalizing on, perhaps with the use of a mysterious frontman. Okay, so all the talk about the professor might just be a smokescreen to let these thugs run their schemes. Let me try that again. To let these thugs run their schemes. That actually sounds more plausible.
はい
You see now, from the right perspective, this urban legend actually appears rather mundane. Okay, and all good for now. Sawa. I think I've got a solid grasp of the... God, try it again. Sawa, I think I've got a solid grasp of the situation. Do you need anything new from me, or should I just keep at it with the dance club for now?
ええ
No, please just continue your efforts. Thank you. In the meantime, I'll keep after the professor rumors. I'll keep after the professor rumors and sniff out anything useful. I know you already have your hands full, but depending on what I hear, we may need you to let me try that again. We may need you to infiltrate other communities as well. Sure, just let me know when you need me.
あ
Oh, by the way, there's an app I recommend you download if you're going to be getting more involved. What is it? It's a scheduling system for tracking your activities and responsibilities. It seems popular amongst teachers who are also club advisors. I imagine it'll do you some good, considering your increasing involvement in your school life. Considering your increasing involvement in school life. Another app, School Diary. That's it, right? Okay, school stories. Didn't I already read this? I think I have. I think it's a more in-depth look. Seirio High has become Seirio High has become a playground for all sorts of shady activities as of late. Or shady activity. God. Try that again. Seirio High has become a playground for all sorts of shady activity as of late. At the behest of Kyoko Amasawa, president of the president of the Mystery Research Club, Yagami looks into these matters and forms bonds with the students along the way. These investigations are known as school stories. No, I guess I've already read that, I think. As Yagami infiltrates different communities and leaves a positive impact. I did read all this. The only thing I don't know about is the app. We'll just finish this part. As Yagami infiltrates communities and leaves a positive impact on the students, his leadership grows. This will help him see each school story through to the end. Leadership can be broken into 4 categories: teamwork, focus, guts, appeal. The more you help a community, the stronger your leadership grows. The type of leadership that grows depends on the community you help. When a specific type of leadership levels up, you may be able to infiltrate a new community, get involved with different communities. Try it again. Get involved with different communities and aim to uncover them all. If you're stuck, check your tasks. Open your tasks in the pause menu, then select school stories to see what you need to do next. Use the map. School stories will be marked with an icon on the map. If you head over to one, something new may pop up. Complete the school stories in every community. Complete the school stories in every community to reveal Seirio High's deepest secrets. By the way, Yagami-san, I heard from the chairman that you have a lawyer's license? Yeah, although I'm not practicing anymore. What about it? Oh, nothing. It's just the thought of almost accusing a lawyer of being a voyeur gives me the shivers. Think I could sue you for defamation? Please don't. It's a good thing they cleared that up. Nope. There's still more. Trying the patience of a saint. Okay, that's actually here, right? Wait, no. No, that's still right there, so I unlocked. Well, I thought I was doing the part 2 to that one when really I was unlocking another part of the quest I was supposed to do early on. Or part of a quest I was supposed to do early on with her about that sugar baby. Okay. Yagami-san, I'm so glad you're here. You said you wanted to talk about that teacher who got hit by a ball in the hallway? Yes, I did. It's going to be a bit of a long story. Gotcha. Seems like Amasawa wants my help. Let me try that again. Seems like Amasawa wants my help, but what should I do? Definitely sounds like I'm gonna Definitely sounds like I'm gonna need to stick around for a while. Yeah, I'm here. Alright. As the MRC's advisor, I gotta help her out. Sure. What do you need help with? Thanks so much. Just have a seat, please, would you? So, what did you need help with? Yagami-san, do you know Ibiso Sensei from school? Ibiso Sensei? That name does sound familiar. Oh yeah, that's the teacher who greeted me in the hallway. Friendly guy. Yep, that sounds like him. His real name is Katsuma Ara. He teaches Japanese. He's the type of teacher who's super nice, never gets mad, and always has a smile on his face. And because of all that, people started calling him Ibiso Sensei, after Ibisu, the god of fortune. The god of good fortune. However, that personality is only the way he is now. What do you mean? I've always felt something sinister about Ibiso Sensei, so I looked into his past, and I made some interesting discoveries. First of all, he retired from his previous high school for causing a violent incident. But didn't you say he was friendly? Yes, but apparently at his previous school he was known as someone who loses his temper easily. And once that happens, he's out of control. He sent dozens of students to the hospital at that school. Damn, that's a pretty big deal. I also heard he has the strength of a bear. Supposedly, before he was a teacher, he was a professional masked wrestler. He played the villain, the heel, a pro wrestler, and he was playing the part of the heel, huh? Very few people know about that. They don't recognize him from wrestling. Let me try that again. They don't recognize him from his wrestling days because he wore a mask back then. I think that wrestling experience bled over into his teaching career at his old school. Let me try that again. I think that wrestling experience I think that wrestling experience bled over into his teaching career at his old school. They nicknamed him Katsuma the Ogre, for goodness sake. Are you sure about this? A mild-mannered teacher like him? Well, it seems he expressed his regrets over the let me try this again. Well, it seems he expressed his regrets over the incident. And now, here at Seiryo High, he's a very kind instructor who never stops grinning. It's like he's a different person. Well, then, maybe it's all good. Nothing to complain. Nothing to complain about if he's put it all in the past. No, it's not that simple. What does she mean? I should ask her for more details. Man, past 90-minute mark. Oh, go for the first one. Issue with Ibisu Sensei. So, Sawa. It sounds like you think Ibisu Sensei became a good teacher because he... Excuse me. Guys, keep fucking this up. It sounds like you think Ibisu Sensei became a good teacher because he regretted his past actions, right? If so, what's the problem? Unless you think something's going to happen. Well, the thing is, there are some sort of delinquent students who are teasing Ibisu Sensei, and they have no idea about his past. The ones that kicked the soccer ball to his head. So I feel like they're unknowingly playing with fire. Yeah, and come to think of it, some students hit him with a ball. Oh, the pranks have gotten pretty bad lately. From what I can see, Ibisu Sensei might be on the verge of losing his temper again. Those delinquent students could be those delinquent students could be in danger, and I don't know what and I don't know what would happen if he really lost it. And if he causes another incident, there's no way he'll be allowed to keep teaching. Okay, if that's the case, why don't you just warn the pranksters about Ibisu Sensei? Surely they'll stop joking. Surely they'll stop the joking around once they know he's a terrifying villain wrestler. But that's the thing. They don't believe me. I've already warned them many times. They don't think it's possible for Shrimpy Ibisu to have been a wrestler. Yeah, it is. God, let me try this again. Yeah, it is pretty hard to imagine given how he looks now. And he would rather conceal his past, so we can't expect him to confirm it. He caused quite a bit of trouble during his active days. Damn, I wonder what he did. Okay, now, villain wrestler. A masked villain wrestler. That nice teacher? His stage name was Masked Bishamon. Bishamon. Apparently, he was unbeatable in the ring. He had the strength of a demon god, I heard. And his enemy's blood would get all over Ibisu Sensei and make it look like he was wearing a red robe. Try this one more time. And make it look like he was wearing a red robe. That's a bit much. I couldn't believe it either at first, but it's the truth. I also heard he would break the rules all the time by using metal objects and weapons. He'd fight outside the ring every day too. To top it all off, he wouldn't listen to the referee's stop order when he got mad. It's like, it was like he would, let me try that again. It was like he lost his mind. And then he would be totally out of control. They told me it would, They told me it would take several people to stop him. I would have never guessed he was so dangerous. Yagami-san, we can't let this latent demon god or whatever it is inside him wake up. Let's do what we can before that, Let's do what we can before there's a tragedy. Well, a truly artful detective can solve incidents before they even occur. Remember that one? Of course, you bet. Request Yagami. Okay, Now that I understand the situation, what do you want me to do, Amasawa? It'd be great if you could put a stop to the delinquent students' pranks, even for just today, or even if it's just for today. In the meantime, I'll try to find something that will prove to them what Ibisu Sensei did in his past. Even a bunch of delinquents could. Let me try that again. Even a bunch of delinquents will believe it if there's proof. You sure about this? You'd be ruining his chances of keeping his past hidden. And I'd rather not do that, but this is too important to stand by and do nothing. Sometimes a detective has to expose some really bad. Excuse me. Let me try that again. Sometimes a detective has to expose some really sad truths. Fair enough. So you just need me to guard Ibisu Sensei and stop the pranks? Thank you for your help. Or thank you for God. Thank you so much for your help. Alright. Excuse me, alright. Let me try it one more time. Alright. First I'll go where Ibisu Sensei is. Maybe he's in the faculty room. That might be for another time. Let's see. Layout is over here. Yep, about to reach the hour 40 mark. Well, I think I'm going to stop right here for now and continue another time as usual. Alright then.
Later.
And I'm back with some more Lost Judgment, so let's continue then. Right here. Excuse me. Here's the guy I need to talk to. Please excuse me for interrupting your work, Ibisu Sensei. Sorry, Ara Sensei, right? What? Excuse me. Try it again. What? Aren't you the advisor of the Mystery Research Club? I'm Yagami, here to give you some extra muscle per Amasawa's request. God. Let me try it again. I'm Yagami, here to give you some extra muscle per Amasawa's request. Muscle? That's rather excessive. Ara Sensei. She told me you've been getting targeted by some delinquent students. Okay, let me try that part again. She told me you've been getting targeted by some delinquent students. You can just call me Ibisu Sensei, okay? It's a decent name. But anyway, so Amasawa-san requested this, eh? She has been worried about me exploding into an angry rage soon. But really, there's no need to worry. I deeply regret my past mistakes, and I've turned over a new leaf a long time ago. At this point in my life, my mind is never troubled. It's like a tranquil stream with a nary ripple. Well, it sure looked like he was about to snap the last time I saw him. I don't mean to question your resolve, but I'm the MRC's advisor, so I can't just flat out dismiss Amasawa's request. Once that girl has her mind made up, nobody can sway her. Must be a tough way to live. But I understand your situation, so I won't send you away. Thanks. So I'll just stick around and stand guard for you until school's over. Are you about to start class? I am. Would you mind waiting in the hallway while I teach?
Aye.
Sure, I get it. It'd be a bit too much, or excuse me, try that again. It'd be a bit much to have you stand guard inside the classroom. You'll scare the students. Okay. I'm teaching class 2-3. They're all good serious seeker students. You know what I'm saying? I suppose. Oh, I think he sees the delinquents in there. Oh, yep. Those same guys. Isn't it the student who hit Ibisu Sensei with the ball earlier? He had the biggest damn smirk. I've got a bad feeling about this. Hold on a sec, Ibisu Sensei. A prank on the teachers might be a dumb trap, maybe? Why don't I check to see if there are any traps set up around here? Traps. Inside the classroom, or... Well, I can't go inside. Oh, wait. I gotta do this. Nothing there. Oh, wait. An eraser. Wait, What? A chalkboard eraser trap? Classic. Seen those happen in anime. Alright, I'll let Ibisu Sensei know. Sensei, I think someone set up a chalkboard eraser trap. Tread carefully. How nostalgic. I used to make those too back in the day. I can't let my guard down with these little rascals, can I? But that just means you gotta be one step ahead of the pranksters. What if it's not an eraser trap? Oh, banana peel. He's gonna slip and fall. What the? A banana peel? Really? Yeah. Ha 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 ha. Nailed him. Crap. That chalkboard eraser thing was just a distraction. Sensei, are you alright? Crap. Oh, got his hair standing up. Oh no. Is he gonna snap? Sensei, calm down. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. Huh? Nope, he snapped back to normal. You guys totally got me. That's the oldest trick in the book, you know. What era were you born in? Ha 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 ha. Your reaction is so Ibisu Sensei. Let me try that again. Ha 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 ha. Your reaction is so Ibisu Sensei. God, I got it right the first time. Hey Sensei, you should be a comedian. What? Don't tell him that. If Ibisu Sensei became a comedian, who would teach class? Alright, let's settle down. We have a lesson to start. That was a close call, but he turned it around. Man, I really didn't expect there to be double traps. This class sucks. Look at him up there, grinning and laughing like an idiot. Pathetic. Those kids sure aren't taking class seriously. Alright, today's test day. You all ready for this? No. Sorry, if you forgot, you have only yourself to blame. Okay, time to begin. You have 20 minutes. Another trap right there in the chair. Here we go.